stop. We ain't did nothing to you. Leave us alone.
That's the message from neighbors in this East Memphis apartment complex on Johnson Avenue. After learning, police say a man tried kidnapping a little girl from her bedroom not once, but twice.
I don't know if they on drugs or something, man, but it's stupid. I don't know what makes somebody want to take a child.
According to police records, on November 6th, a 7-year-old girl told her mother a man entered her bedroom, grabbed her from her bed, and covered her mouth. The girl said the suspect carried her to a basketball park in the apartment complex. She eventually was able to get away and ran back home. Police say they uncovered video that shows the suspect, later identified as 19-year-old Jeremiah Smith, carrying the girl away from her apartment. Then, 2 weeks later, on November 24th, the girl's mother told police Smith returned to their apartment. A neighbor who captured the suspect on his security camera went outside to speak with him. When asked why he was there, Smith reportedly told the neighbor an untrue story about his aunt living in the apartment. The neighbor identified Smith in a police lineup as the man he saw in the back of the apartment, the same location where the girl was abducted 2 weeks earlier. Smith was arrested and charged. Though shocking, neighbor Kimyata Stevens says it's not surprising. She says someone broke into her apartment the day before Thanksgiving.
That's why I was in my bed, sleep naked, everything. I woke up and they ran out the back door.
Now neighbors have a warning for parents.
Whatever you do, keep your kids safe, keep them in the house, lock your doors, and keep checking on them. And if they ever go outside, stay out there and watch them now.
Surveillance video helped police capture a man they say is responsible for abducting a 7-year-old from her home on Johnson Avenue. We were able to speak to the victim's mother. She tells us she's still trying to process it all.
It's just like,
yeah. The suspect, whom police have identified as Jeremiah Smith, can be seen on a neighbor's back door camera, walking back and forth from the victim's home on November 6th.
Put his hand through one, unlocked the door, came on in.
According to Memphis police, Smith then entered the 7-year-old's room and grabbed her, covering her mouth. But you didn't hear anything.
Because, once we close our door up in the living room, you can't hear nothing in the front.
It wasn't until her daughter escaped from Smith and returned home crying that she knew her daughter was missing.
I couldn't believe it, so I got up. She had a bonnet on. She had water, from the rain, water on her bonnet. Her knee was scratched, and she had grass in her toes.
The young girl told her mother Smith took her to the complex's basketball court, but Jeremiah Smith did not stop there.
A couple days after, he went back to somebody else's apartment over here.
The 19-year-old is currently being charged with especially aggravated kidnapping. His bond was initially set at $1 million by a judicial commissioner. It has since been lowered to $150,000. Neighbors in Binghamton are still in complete shock.
We're losing so many people, especially children, to this crime and stuff nowadays that it's ridiculous.
The mother is now left to put cameras around her home because she is unable to move.
Watch our kids, make sure everybody watching their surroundings, because you never know who's watching you. Because I never knew he was watching me.